You know, I ask this question a lot to a lot of famous musicians, and I want to word it so it fits your situation. Other than when you were elected, was there that actual moment in time when you feel you really made your mark? You know, when people heard your name and correlated that with doing a good job. You know, doing what you were supposed to do in the position that you're in.
Yeah, Rob, just recently, Illinois was the last state that did not have concealed carry. And I've led that fight in the General Assembly for 12 years now. And when I was the chief sponsor and finally got that passed where law-abiding gun owners can finally exercise their Second Amendment right, I'm not saying I was something. It just made me proud because of all the hard work I put in. And I knew how many other people really wanted that, to be able to exercise their Second Amendment rights. So, Rob, when I passed concealed carry, that was a big moment for me.
You know, speaking of the concealed carry law, you know, just the other day I was mentioning to an acquaintance of mine that you were going to be on the show, and immediately the first things out of his mouth was, you know, ask Brandon why it costs so much to get your permit and take the class when it's supposed to be affordable for everyone. Now, me, I don't own a gun, so I really don't know the cost involved with that. Is it really that expensive?
No, it was going to be a lot more, and I would love to talk to your friend because, at one time, the powers that be in Chicago, which, Rob, cannot stand guns, they don't understand guns at all, trying to beat them and trying to negotiate a bill with them was very tough to do. At one time, the cost was going to be $1,000 a year for the concealed carry license. We got it down to $150 for 5 years. So really, that's $30 a year for 5 years. To me, that is a very small price to pay to be able to protect yourself and your family. So, that was a big deal for me. And then at one time, the hours of training was going to be over 40. We got it down to 16, and I thought that was fair because that's what a lot of states have is around 12 to 16 hours.